So if we look at these two setups, the one on the left hand side, to be fair, is your shorter shot. Now this would be sort of the length of swing you'd want to do for your warm-up, but if we look at this sort of face on kind of perspective, okay, everything from here is right as we look left, sort of on this side, okay, on the line, okay. So as you go back, your weight goes onto your trail foot, you stay back there, hit the ground pretty much where your head is, sort of back here, the old head down syndrome, okay, hitting the ground early, club comes through now wide open, okay, weight stays back, try and sort of push the ball up in the air, leaning back with a scoop and a flick, and yeah, the ball's gone off to the right. So the feeling would be to get your body left of this line, your hands and the club kind of smothering over to hit that, what felt to you way left. And you had a couple towards the end, they're going over that netting over there, which in some ways, it sounds daft, is great. It shows you can actually square the glove face up. And once you think, hang on, I can do this now and get the golf ball going over there, it's then just dialing that back to find middle. If you just go in the range, everything goes right at target, you'll never find the middle of the target, will you? Because you just can't go right, you can't go left of that. So this on the right hand side was a full swing, a little bit of a sway there going back slightly, okay, but as you come with the golf ball, okay, twisting through there, arms are still, you see that sort of leaning back, left arm now, you see coming a little, and this is where your left arm gets a little bit stiff, you see, okay, so that arm looking a little bit kind of exactly, yeah. At this point here now, what we'd expect is roughly a 90-degree angle there, is the club face kind of there. But if your left arm is tight, as we felt on the range there when the kind of swings, when I sort of stood the side here, I couldn't even move the club. It was so locked in that left arm, you were sort of lifting up, and that's that leave the club face open. So at that point now, what we would expect is like an L-shaped position at 90 degree with your right arm, and just that sort of release of that club kind of up and under and through. So it's getting that feeling of where the club face is. As we saw when you first tried to hit the golf ball left, you did it with your arms and it all got shruggy and pulley, and you just topped the first few, didn't you? Okay. Once you found where the ground was and it's some sort of lower smothery shots, you could get them going way left, and then we could work and sort of find a middle ground. So if you're here and your target's there and all your shots are going over here, to go towards that green dot there, you've got to go way left of that. You've got to hit it almost way left of that. Well, that feels way left, but that's actually straight to target. Whatever that gap is there, 25 degrees, 30 degrees, you've got to feel more so than that, and then try and come back to the middle. Otherwise, if you keep going what feels straight, you'll keep going this way, and then you'll hit more and more shots, feel more and more tense, and it'll just get worse and worse and worse, and you'll probably leave the range going, what point am I doing that? Half an hour, £3, I just hit the ball worse. Okay, so I think in terms of the warm-up, as I say, I'll send you through a practice plan, sort of fairly basic, but details of every sort of stage of your practice, okay, warming up, hitting some shots, okay, and you can sort of tailor it to how long you've got on the range. It's half an hour, or whatever it may be, and you can go through that bit by bit and try and do that with varying clubs. Go through your bag and use some different clubs, but at least go through that process of sort of warming up with some shots, no more than 50 or 60 yards, getting it feeling left, and then build up to that gradually to hit some fuller shots. And then we'll give you a little skills test at the end. Okay, right, how many shots between two targets do I hit 10 golf balls? Okay, and then we've got a marker to go from for next session to say, okay, right, you hit 2, we've got to try and get to 5 or 8 or whatever it may be. Okay, does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, as I say, it's tough when you're struggling to sort of keep that patience. Potentially, if you can, get a playlist, okay? It just shuts you off from the world, distractions, okay? So certain songs are going to calm you down anyway. It just make you hit the ball a lot calmer and smoother and looser. It'll stop that tension getting sort of too tight and too stressed. If you're stressed in a driving range, when you're on the golf course, it's going to be even worse. Yeah. Because people are watching, there's more consequence, it's just a vicious circle, okay? So learning to be calmer and more relaxed here will sort of help you on the golf course when you go out there. Okay?
Yeah, good.